This conference will now be recorded.
All right, guys, so happy Monday. Today is Monday, October 21st, and as always, everything that we're going to be talking about today is for educational purposes only, and nothing is intended as any type of investment advice. All right, so we got a few things going on. First thing going to be looking at this morning is BIMI. So we know that this thing can move. We saw it move a bunch coming in on Friday. We saw even more movement coming in on that Tuesday or Wednesday. But overall, like I said, we know that this thing can move. And one thing that just looking at this morning, if you look at all the prints since the AM, so starting pretty much right here at 8:30:26, all the bigger prints, it's pretty much been nothing but buying. Now, even though it's been nothing but buying, would I like to see a lot more start coming in for a $7.50 stock? Yes, 100%, because we really don't have any controlling prints, but we do have some real nice buying, overall. So based off of that, unfortunately, we don't really have much buying sitting up here at that 8 level, but based off of, like I said, going back from earlier that week, we did have a ton that came in above that 10 level. So overall, if we do get a trigger back towards that upside, enough volume, then I'm definitely 100% going to be in based off of, like I said, having all of that buying up around that 10. All right, and then obviously 10 would be our price target. If we hit that 10 level, the new information is going to tell us exactly where we're looking to go. But the buying that's over that 10 level would tell us that it's going to be able to break. Next thing, YNDX. So YNDX, I know it's really not the prettiest looking thing so far, but you know what? Especially coming into the morning, one thing that it is shortable. It only moves about 94 cents, but already trading 867,000 shares. I'm already expecting a bigger range than usual. Only thing is, once again, it just hasn't really gotten anything great going in during the pre-market. But if we look, this burst that we had at 826 at 3280, and then this 3260, most of everything during this consolidation in the bigger print section has been, once again, on the buying side of things. So we're going to be looking, if we break past this 3250 on selling, then obviously we have a big gap coming back down to those print lines. But if we hold right here and a trigger back towards that 33, no reason we can't see this thing really start to go based off the bigger prints that we have so far. INFY, next thing looking at. So another one, not the prettiest, but once again, it is shortable. We got a beautiful trend coming in towards that 9 level. One thing, just looking at it, that 9, we did have a bunch of mix. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's beautiful selling. And once again, we're not really we know that people are going to be covering. It closed at 10.57. We're all the way down pretty much $2 right now. But overall, we do have beautiful new selling that came in this morning, especially a little earlier. You can see right here at that 9.50. Obviously, we're down past 9.50. But the 9s are, like I said, just a little bit mixed. Just need to continue to see that new selling coming in, and definitely like bursts like this. Remember, we know covering, but we need to see that new selling to tell us that we have more room to go back down. 50,000 shares just popped up at 875. All right, and I got a few side list stocks. All right, first thing, MDR. So MDR on our side list for the obvious reasons, and really what I was looking for is right here. Okay, this 270 level, if it needs to hold here. If it breaks past 270, I'm pretty much not even going to be paying much attention to it. But if we do hold that 270, no reason we don't get back up there. That's really where we can see the biggest point of where it started coming in this morning, where we're going to have the biggest the most positions. If we break past here, more than most of the positions that came in from the morning are going to be done, and then that's pretty much when we're going to be looking for a kiss of death. Okay, TEVA, T-E-V-A. So TEVA is another one where it's really not pretty, but it's got some decent buying coming into it. Okay, so it's not, it's nothing crazy yet. It is actually down 20 cents from where it closed on Friday, but it's got potential, and we've seen TEVA move before. That's really all that this is. It's at the bottom of our side list, but it has potential. The prints are just definitely a little bit too mixed right now coming in to really give any type of direction. We have a little bit of controlling prints at 750, but not really much. And then the only other thing that we have is BA, and the reason I'm keeping BA on our side list is just because it's so expensive. You can see 366.50 this morning, had some nice selling coming in. It only takes really one print in this thing to really control it. So I'm going to put BA on our side list just because it's so expensive. It's really not a side list stock whatsoever. It's just really, really expensive. So if it's out of your range, no reason to even have to look at. All right, guys, anything else out there that I missed? Anything else going on? Nada. All right. So I told you guys I'm going to remind you every single morning meeting. Make sure we look at our post-it notes. Okay. We are starting a new week. Everything is fresh. Forget any mistakes that you made last week. Learn from them. Come this morning and look what's going to be, what's going to have the biggest effect. Focusing on what weakness can I focus on that's going to have the biggest effect on my trading. Make sure you ask yourself that every single morning. Go over your post-it notes and make sure you focus on that once the market opens. All right, guys, I'll talk to everyone in the chat and happy trading.